Man, we keep kind of doing the same thing over and over, but I will say, I mean, we didn't lose, so that's a step in the right direction. But like, it's all the things that you don't see from a championship team. Like you don't get dumb penalties. You don't you do your job at crucial moments because when it comes down to it, if you want to be in a championship game, you have to do your job. You have to not get penalties at those times. Otherwise, you won't be in that game. And that's kind of what we showed here that we haven't learned from. So we better learn quick.
You guys held off Montreal for most of the game. Are you, pretty proud of the way this defense played? What did you think of how you guys played?
Yeah, I'm proud because at the end of the day, like we gave our team a chance. At the end of the day, offense gave us a chance, special team gave us a chance. Again, that's a pure game of like, if you're playing a championship caliber team, which Montreal is, you can't give them penalties. You can't give them free yards. Everyone always says that, but that's what we did. We give them free yards because they're going to make plays too. So at the end of the day, this was a good test if we can learn from it. But again, we've been learning this whole season. It's time. It's time for us to actually start putting some wins in the win column.
Not that you've forgotten how to win, but it feels like you guys kind of lost that ability to take it over the humps.
Yeah, I mean, I think, 6 of their games were by one possession, 3 points or something like that crazy. Well, welcome to the CFL. Like, welcome to pro football. So, like I said, man, I'm proud that we did take some steps, but in pro football, again, you can't give good teams free cheese, and that's what we did. We gave them free cheese at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, if you really look at this team, I see hope. I see a glimmer of hope. But that's not to say that, we're good and we can kick back. No, that means we even put in more work. We look at the film even more. We're harder on ourselves so that when we get on the field, we're more relaxed. We know what to do. And in tough situations, when some dude's talking to you and blah, 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 you don't take the extra push. You're like, I know my goal. My goal is to win the game, and I'm doing it. So at the end of the day, this is a good learning experience for those guys who did that, even for me, because I learned from other people's mistakes too. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm almighty. No, like, if I see a penalty like that, I can't do that. Because if we get in that championship game, if we get to the playoffs, you can't do stuff like that.
How difficult is it now to come back into practice this week and focus on the positives from this game and not kind of hold on to the mistakes that might have cost you that week?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, football, I'm happy because in 6 days, I get to play another game. The sun comes up tomorrow. Like, thankfully, hopefully. I mean, unless something something horrible happens. But, the sun comes up tomorrow, and I know there were some plays out there that I didn't love, but I'm going to learn from it. At the end of the day, we said one thing, we wanted to get the ball. I think we got the ball twice today. We need to get the ball more. But that, again, that's a step in the right direction, and we need to take that momentum and say, okay, if you can do it once, you can probably do it again. But you have to do similar things. You have to work for it. It's not going to happen to you. You have to work for it. So that's why I'm positive, because we've done it. We show that we are a good defense. We show that we are a good team, but we got to do it consistently now.